Good afternoon again, everyone. After almost 2 days extensive learning from our previous speakers, we'd like to share common bioequivalence information requests, tips for facilitating the review process from BE standpoints. Self-introduction. I'm one of the team leaders from the Division of Bioequivalence I. My daily works are reviewing in vitro and in vivo study data. This presentation is part of commitment for promoting transparency and communication between FDA and ANDA applicants. Number one, we'd like to share the information for commonly observed BE deficiency in IRs. Number two, how to avoid those deficiencies, which could reduce the numbers of the review cycle to achieve BE adequacy. We'd like to present our information as outlined here. Purpose, definition, and functions of IRs. Commonly observed deficiency identified in IRs. Tips for avoiding those pitfalls. Takeaways. Information request is one of the approaches to improve the efficiency of a BE review process. In this presentation, we will emphasize on what are those commonly observed deficiencies in Issued IR during 2023 fiscal year, and how to avoid those deficiencies, which may facilitate the approvals. First, let's explain the difference and similarity of CRL, DRL, IR. Commonly response letter will be issued after all related discipline or division complete their assessment within one review cycle. DRL is a letter for possible deficiency that identified by review team from one division or one discipline, such as bioequivalence or OPQ. Information request is a letter request further information or clarification of a submit data. A FDA regulatory action means CRL, approval, tentative approval, which the assessment clock stops, whereas DRL and IR are considered communications within the review process, which the assessment clock is continuous. A IR is seeking information or clarification that allow review team can continually complete its evaluation within the review cycle. For example, reviewer will not be able to run the SAS statistical analysis when the SAS data set is incomplete or missing information. A late cycle IR may also be issued for requesting information or clarification during DRL, CRL amendment review at late stage of a review cycle. We retrospectively assess commonly observed BE deficiency from Issued IR during 2023 fiscal year. Out of 665 ANDAs assessed by OB, 16.1% of ANDA were issued BEIR before the midpoint of a review cycle. And 1.6% of ANDAs were issued BELCIR, late cycle IR, after midpoint of a review cycle. We further analyze the deficiency types in Issued IRs. So most of Issued IRs contain only one deficiency. All issue IR contain classified as a minor deficiency, except one IR classified as a major deficiency due to from top issue on flavor. In this pie graphic, we'd like to present the BE deficiency list in BEIR LCIR from an overview perspective. We summarized the BE deficiency type encountered and found that most of deficiencies were identified from in vivo B study. With other deficiencies related to in vitro BE testing, statistical analysis, formulation, and method validation, including but not limited to missing composition table of non-standard FDA meal, missing IVRT testing condition, missing SOPs or breakdown table of flavor. I will further explain the BE deficiency by using the specific case scenario with tips how to avoid these pitfalls. In case number 1, SARS dataset is inconsistent with BE study report. For example, 1,800 sample were analyzed in study report, whereas the SARS dataset only contains 1,700 sample data. Apparently, this is inconsistent. In addition, SARS dataset did not include the actual sampling time and period. So we suggest to verify your data set or BE study report before submission and follow the specific recommendations in related guidance. Another common observed deficiency found in IR is missing the composition table of ink used in the test formulation. We recommend to provide all quantitative breakdown or DMF number if applicable for colorant, flavors, and inks, and so on. After receive your amendment to DRL, BE review team may issue BE LCIR requesting additional information or clarification of a submit amendment. For example, we ask the shape and pore size of the filter to allow us further evaluate the adequacy of IVRT testing. As the LCIR late cycle IR issue at the late stage of a review cycle, we recommend submitting your response as soon as possible, which may facilitate the BE adequacy. In this table, we summarize additional example of BE information request deficiency with tips that could potentially avoid this deficiency. For example, in vitro dissolution testing date listed as January 1st, 2024, whereas the expiration date of the batch listed as December 31st of 2023. Apparently, it's not acceptable because the dissolution testing conducted on invalid batch. Sometimes we also look at the testing date is as 2024, but the batch expiration date 2004. Apparently, it's a typo. But we still need to confirm with you by issue IR. So we suggest to ensure the accuracy of your summary table versus the BE study report to ensure the consistency. We'd like to highlight some specific considerations that could possibly increase the chance of the first cycle BE adequacy, including but not limited to submit high quality and complete applications. The more review cycles the longer time to approach to BE adequacy. Application quality and applicants' responsiveness to IR, not only if IRs have a maximized value for a specific application, but also key factors to facilitate approvals. To avoid IR deficiency and improve efficiency of a review process, we recommend to cross-verify BE study report and data before submission. We also, for example, double-check expiration day and testing day. We also found fasting SARS data set submit on the fast study report. So we need to pay attention on that. When respond a IR or LCIR, we suggest providing a complete written response with all supporting data or document by due date. As indicated in IR letter, partial response, incomplete information, fax or email response will not be acceptable. In addition, we recommend clearly state which division you intend to submit so that your response can be properly triaged. Here's the challenge question number 1. What % of ENDA assessed by OB in GDF 3 year 1 will issue IRs, LCIRs asking for clarification, additional information? A, 8%, B, 18%, C, 28%, D, 38%. So as shown in slide number 7, 60.1% of IR plus 1.6% of LCIR equal to 18%. So the correct answer is 18%. Challenge question number 2. In which of following scenarios could a IR LCIR be considered to have a maximized value for a particular application? A, providing a complete written response to a IR LCIR by the response due date? Yes. B, if resolved, use a IR LCIR could lead to BE adequacy in the current assessment cycle? Yes. C, application quality and applicant's responsiveness? Yes. So the correct answer is D, as discussed in slide number 14. So data-driven outcome indicate that out of those ENDAs assessed by OB in GDF 3 year 1, about 18% ENDA were issued BEIR, LCIR, asking additional information or clarifications. Application quality and applicant's responsiveness to IR are key factors to improve the chance of BE adequacy outcome. Please consider those tips in these presentations. So I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to Office of Backgrounds colleagues, especially Sri, Utpal, Ron, Bing, and Pasa for their help on these presentations. Let's work together. Not only high quality submission from ENDA applications, but also BE assessment team commits to complete high quality review in a timely manner to bring effective and safe generic drug products to American people. Thank you.